The Ledger hardware wallet might not be safe. And that's because of this new feature, Ledger Recover, which apparently enables the Ledger hardware wallet. It's an opt-in feature. It enables the Ledger hardware wallet to exit the private keys. So a hardware wallet should supposedly only sign transactions. You generate the private key and the recovery phrase on the machine itself, and it should never be exiting that machine. It should only get transaction data, confirm it using the private key, and then send the confirmed transaction out. The key itself stays contained in the device. But with this new feature, Ledger Recover, the key itself will exit the device. And this is where everybody has all these question marks now. Why is there even the capability that the key can exit the device? Now, what's happening here? The idea is that people that are not as sophisticated, that lose their device, that also lose their recovery phrase, can still get access to their funds using KYC. So this is not anonymous. They can still get their funds because probably there were enough customers that were complaining about this, right? My money is gone. And so they were simply just thinking about how can we help those people? So they invented this new product. $10 per month roughly it is. So it's a subscription service. Now these keys are not anymore self-custodied. They are now partially with Ledger and partially with two other companies. So the key gets split up in 3 different shards. And if you've got 2 of those 3 shards, then you can recover the whole funds. You can recover the wallet. So this begs several questions, right? It begs the question, first of all, it's a transfer from the wallet to Ledger safe, right? This simply just goes over the internet. The private key goes over the internet. Then is the storage itself safe? Are there maybe bad actors? Let's say there's a bad actor within Ledger and this other company. They collude. They could then drain all the wallets. They could get all these addresses. What about regulation, right? Let's say there's something happening, another protest in Canada, and the Canadian government simply just wants to get access to the funds. What happens then, right? Can then Ledger be pressured together with these other companies to release funds? All of these questions open up with this new feature. Now, this does not yet affect everybody apparently, because this only gets enabled by a recent update for the Ledger Nano X. So if you own the old Ledger Nano S, you're not yet impacted. If you don't update the firmware, you're probably also not yet impacted, but still the whole idea that the private key can exit the hardware wallet is a problem. So what do? I'm looking for alternatives. What are the alternatives? The most straightforward one would be Trezor, right? There's always Ledger and Trezor that had been competing, but Trezor also has its kind of problems. We got the integration with CoinJoin, which might open up the doors also for censorship. So there's 2 more alternatives, and I am considering to try those out. The first one is the Elipel Titan Code wallet. And the second one is the Keystone Pro. And these have the advantage that they are not even connected to the computer directly. So you're simply just scanning QR codes back and forth. So these are air-gapped wallets. There's no connection. So if you want to update the Keystone Pro, for example, you have to put in an SD card. No Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no USB-C. Is this all overblown? I don't think so. Crypto is all about keeping your keys by yourself and not being exposed to third-party risk. And this has now been broken. And this was not obvious before because the Ledger code, unfortunately, is not open source. So we don't even know what they put into their source code. We have to trust Ledger. I try to minimize risk where I can. I try not to be exposed to third parties, at least as far as that's possible. And so I'm planning to make dedicated videos on these alternatives, on Elipel and on Keystone. If you're interested in that content, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos daily over here. There's also a free Telegram that you can join. Feel free to check that out. The link is down below. And there's also the premium membership, thebitcoinstradio.com. More information is in this video over here. See you in that video, and thanks for watching this one. Bye-bye.